Hey guys, hey, good evening. Welcome again to another edition of Wednesday Market. My name is Evadne. I am happy to be with you this evening. For those of you who don't know me, I am the founder of the Newmarket St. Elizabeth Group, and I am going to be your host for this evening. If you're joining us, please go ahead and give us a shout out in the chat so we know who is here, so we can say your name and recognize you for being a good sport by coming here just to hang out with us. It's nice when you also tell us where you're joining us from, so we have an idea of who we're reaching and where our people are located. So I'm just trying to settle in here, and while others are joining, we will just continue to post our name and say hello so that I could see who you are. I'll just look on my phone to see who is here already. It's been a while since we've been here. In fact, the last time I was here was last Wednesday. Are you all doing okay? So how many of you joined us at the summit? Come on now, show of hands, show of hands. Summit was last Thursday. I was here last Wednesday night. Carlos and myself had a great party here on Wednesday market. I'm not seeing any comments yet in the group. Just go ahead and share your name, where you are joining us from, so that we can know, and tell me if you saw the summit, what were your thoughts? And remember, it is available online. So I want to thank the people who took the time, who felt the need to support, and came on to the summit to say hello, spent some time there, hop on, hop off as they work. It was a good showing of community spirit. I'm not sure how many young people actually watched the summit, although it was for young people. So those of you who had the chance, I know I'd seen a few young people, but I don't think there was a great showing of young people. And that kind of is concerning. If we're having something for young people, but young people are not present, then it means that we're not reaching the target audience, and therefore we have to rethink how we're going to reach that audience that we need to reach. But the material was good for whoever attended. It was really, really rich content, good material for any aspiring business person or anyone who needed encouragement. It was not inappropriate for them. So whoever attended would have had a really good time and would have benefited tremendously from whatever was shared there. I'm seeing Yvonne Comrie here. Hi, Yvonne. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. You you were on the summit and you did your thing. Thank you, Melva Gale. Good night. Nadine Gale is also here from VA. Okay, welcome guys, welcome. As more people are joining, I'm now seeing 16 persons join. Just go ahead and put in the chat your name and where you, well, as long as you make any comment, then we will see who you are. You could just say hi or an emoji or something. It will pick up your name. So yeah. For those of you who want to join Wednesday Market because you have something that you want to sell, please indicate in the chat or message the page so that I could send you the link so you could join me live on Zoom to sell your product or your produce. Okay, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on this to see if there is any message in the inbox, or you could just type inside the comment section that you need to join the Zoom, so I could send you the link so you could come on here. So those of you who participated in the summit, can I get a feedback, Yvonne? Can you just go ahead and tell us how you enjoyed the summit, or if you enjoyed it? Just tell us, you know, what are your impressions? What were your impressions of the function? Was it worthwhile? Just any one of you who saw, whether it's the playback or you attended the actual live event, just go ahead and put a comment here. While I'm still checking to see if there's anyone who needs the link to join us here to share their whatever they have selling with us, so that we can know what our people are doing and how we can support. Remember, in sharing what you have for sale, it doesn't mean that people will buy the same time. It doesn't mean they will buy today, but at least they're aware of your product and they may come another day to purchase. So don't be downhearted if you made a presentation or you tried to get some business, but it didn't work the first time. At least there's the awareness out there, and who knows when that person will need whatever you have selling. All right, so let's see here. Yvonne A.C. Wilson says, good night, you did an amazing job. I watched it on and off during the work. Okay, Yvonne, that's wonderful. Thank you. Yvonne, can you tell me what kind of stood out in your mind about it? Was there any speaker you liked, any particular message that you know that resonated with you? Just tell me in the chat. Thank you guys. For those of you who are joining, I'm still waiting to see if there's anyone who is coming on here to sell anything. And while you're waiting, let me give you let me pass on some knowledge. Still some kind of myth about essential oils out there. I just want to speak about it a little bit. I do sell essential oils. I don't make them. I just have a website that if people want to purchase them, they could just use my link and purchase directly from the website. But people have all kinds of theories about essential oils, most of which are not true. And so I'm going to take this little time to go through and speak to you about essential oils. It seemed to me that my screen is frozen. I'm not sure what's going on here. Are you guys still seeing me? Because I see my on my screen doing this circular thing. So I'm not sure if it is frozen or not. I just want to make sure that I'm still broadcasting before I continue talking. If you're still seeing me, just indicate in the chat so I could know that everything is well. Things those they don't look very well on my screen right now. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, we're having problem playing this video. I'm just gonna wait to see on my phone if it actually goes. There seems to be connectivity issue here happening. Okay, I'm seeing myself on the phone, although my screen here is black, but it does seem like I'm still broadcasting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speak because I'm seeing myself on my phone, but my computer screen went completely black. So that's probably something with Safari. Okay, so essential oils. What are exactly essential oils? Some people use them, but they don't know that that's what they are. They're essential oils. Essential oils are basically collected from plants, and they're from the roots, the bark, leaves of the plant, right? So things like lavender, lemon oil, peppermint oil. I know we are used to peppermint oil in the Caribbean. Lemon oil, maybe not so much. We use it in a lot of products, but we don't even realize that it's in the product. Those lemon smelling things that you use to clean your house, it's because they have essential oils in them. That's what gives it the lemon smell. Now we have some essential oils that are very, very expensive, and then some of them are cheap because of the way that they're produced. For example, frankincense is an essential oil. I know there are all kinds of stories surrounding frankincense, but it's frankincense is really taken from the bark of the tree. I think they cut it in a particular way. There's a documentary here on my thing that I've shared before. They cut it in a particular way, the bark of the tree, on the tree, and it bleeds. And when it bleeds, that thing that runs down, that milky stuff or whatever it is, when they cut the bark of the tree, it forms into this crystal stuff that becomes frankincense. So there isn't anything mystical about frankincense. It's just a naturally occurring thing that comes from the bark of trees. They harvest it in a very special way to get the crystals that you see become frankincense. And it's very, very, very expensive. The real good type of frankincense, the one that is 100% pure, it's very expensive. So if you see frankincense that are sold around for a cheap price or a small amount of money, it is not pure, it is mixed. And that's why they could sell it for a cheap price. A small bottle of frankincense from this company is almost $100. And when I say small bottle, I mean a bottle that looks like this size. it's $100. It's close to $100 because it's pure and you could drink it, right? You could use it on your skin, you could inhale it, you could diffuse it, or you could drink it when it's pure. If you're not sure of the source of this, don't ever try to drink it because you don't know what other chemical they mixed it with to get it, to dilute it, right? So frankincense reduces the appearance of scars and scratch marks on your skin. So this is something great to put into your lotion or your hand cream or your skin cream for reducing marks, stretch marks, all kind of, bruises and so on your skin. It helps to build and maintain a healthy immune system. Now, the thing about essential oil is even when you don't drink it, as in ingesting it, it can go through your body and work just as well from diffusing it in your house, not burning it. But if you put it in one of those infusers that you use water and plug it in, and you take it in, it helps your body just the same because it works at the cellular level. And you could rub it on your skin, like the bottom of your feet is a good place to put oils because they get absorbed into your body pretty quickly because the pores at the bottom of your feet are small, are larger. Okay, you can rub it together in your hand and inhale it like that. It goes straight into your system, right? So it says here it promotes healthy immune system and healthy inflammatory response. It helps to enhance, rejuvenate your skin. So again, more than once the skin is mentioned. So obviously frankincense is something that is very good for your skin, especially those of you who are very conscious about aging and all that, and the way your skin appears. This is something very good to put into your skin products because it is so expensive that they wouldn't necessarily put it in a lot of skin products. So you could put it in there. They always say one drop goes a far way. So you don't have to use a lot to get the effect, but it is very good for your skin products. It induces feeling of relaxation and satisfaction and overall wellness. Now, if you notice, like Catholic churches and these places, how they always have incense, the priest and all this. I don't know the symbolism behind a lot of why they do some of these things, and I'm not even going to attempt to speak about that. But what I can tell you is that frankincense relaxes you. So if you're in the church and the father is using that and passing down the aisle and all that, you are in church, you're going to feel relaxed, right? Because it gives you that feeling of relaxation and calmness and make you feel, kind of at ease. So if you were tensed up and, feeling miserable and unsettled in your body or even in your mind, and you came in contact with frankincense being diffused in the air, even if you are not the one who was using it, but somebody close to you, and you were able to smell enough of it, it is going to relax you and calm you down, right? So frankincense is called the king of oils. It's a very, very, very good oil. And it would help if we read more and research more instead of following some of these old-time fables that are passed around that these oils are bad and they are whatever and only wicked people use them and all of that. While you do that as a people, other groups of people use it and get the natural benefit. So they don't have to be running to the doctors for a lot of things because they just use these same oils to cure themselves and to treat themselves, right? While we put it in a corner over there and give it a label, a very negative connotation and labeling. And so we don't use what is there that is natural, but we prefer to go use medication that is man-made and harmful, right? These things are here for your health. They're naturally occurring. They're a gift from God, right? And if you don't understand some of these things, it makes sense you spend some time, either ask someone who knows or read about it, because these things do help you when it comes on to certain illnesses. But because we don't know, and we just tend to keep with the tradition of what we heard, right? And we don't grow up and question things and research things, so we don't know. A lot of people use these things for medicinal reasons and they get excellent results, and those people don't live inside the doctor's office because they know how to cure, well, not just cure, but treat certain things to help themselves naturally. All right. um Lavender, or lavender as some people call it. um no, this is also from the plant, um, uh, of the same name. And this is something that you could drink. It's a tea. We use it as an herbal tea. I sell that herbal tea. Um, it's relaxing. It helps you to fall asleep. It calms you. But apart from that, it it says here that it calms the mind and body when diffused, right? Or it's massaging the skin. When you go out and you get a massage, normally, most of the time, if not all the time, lavender is in the oil that they mix up, because they might put a few oils together. And that's what they use to massage your body. That's why when you get a massage, you tend to fall asleep quickly and easily, because you have these relaxing blends that are there, and that's why your body feels so rejuvenated after a massage, right? So that's one of the main oil that's usually in the massage oil. It eases muscle tension in the head and neck. It helps skin recover quickly. It smooths occasional skin irritation, promote relaxation and restful night sleep, relieves feeling of stress. Um, Lavender is also something that you need to have in your house. It's really good for burns. If you get a burn, see, you get a burn from steam or something like that, and you pass some lavender, and you know how hot that is when you get burns, like and if you touch a pot, you know, iron, close iron or something, and it really hurts like that. Lavender is one of those things that you could rub over that thing, and it quickly soothes the feeling of burning, that burning sensation that you have. This is very, very helpful. Um, when I get muscle cramps in my legs and parts of my body, my toes and so on, whether in my sleep or something in the night, if I happen to have that, especially when I exercise, I usually use lavender to rub on it to relax the muscles. So it's a very, very useful oil to have in your house. And if it is pure, and remember I said from the beginning that not all brands are pure, and you have to be sure of the source that you get your oil. This particular brand that I sell, they are pure. So if it is pure, you can in fact drink it, right? Um, Lavender, peppermint, and lemon helps with sinus congestion. It's not a cure, but if you want like a temporary relief, it does that. It helps with that to clear your sinuses for a while. It won't cure it. but you can get some relief from using it. And it's good for a lot of things, I'm pretty sure. Most of these things were prohibited from telling people that they can be used, it can be used for, because of the FDA that regulates these things in America. Um, they don't want people to tell people that things can cure things. So less and less you hear people tell you what these things can cure or what they're good for, because they can run into problem from doing that. So we can only say they can help with the treatment of, or it supports, but we cannot tell people that it cures anything, because you could run into big trouble for that. So lemon, as mentioned here, uh, it's used in cleaning a lot, right? And it said it is cleansing and uplifting. It provides a refreshing and healthy boost throughout the day when taken with water. So lemon in water is something that is, it's highly recommended to do in the mornings if you can take the lemon, because not everybody's stomach can manage this kind of um, acidic thing every day. So this helps with cleansing your body, and it helps with the alkaline level in your body. It also helps people who are trying to lose weight. A glass, especially warm lemon water in the morning, is very good. It purifies the air and disinfects surfaces. It's smooth and irritated throat when one drop is taken with 1 teaspoon of honey. So we all know about honey and lime. That's not something strange to us. Most of people in the Caribbean know about honey, lime, and probably rum, white rum. That is good for certain things. So yeah, this is what they have here, that it's smooth and irritated throat when one drop is taken with 1 teaspoon of honey. So they extract from not the juice to make the oil, they extract it from the skin of the lemon and the leaves and so on, that oily part of it. If you squeeze a lemon, you will literally see the oil pops up out of the skin. Yeah, so it's very, very, very potent. 1 drop of lemon is very strong. Lemon oil. Peppermint, if it's good for stomach upset in general, it eases the muscle tension in the head and neck. I don't know if a lot of you know that on a hot day, if you are, or if your body feel overheated at any time, if you drink some peppermint, you will be cooler from drinking it, because your body will just heat up quickly and then cools down. So no matter how hot the day is, if you want a good relief, you can use peppermint for that. I've seen stuff where people, like, you're out in a very hot place, you can wet a rag and put the peppermint oil on the thing and put it on your skin, whether your neck or wherever, So it helps to keep you cool, maybe your chest or wherever, but it does help to keep you cool. People who suffer with um, hot flashes and all these things, this is also a good thing to use sometimes because of that same cooling effect. Um, it alleviates stomach upset. It re-energizes when inhaled, promotes healthy respiratory function and clear breathing. So again, remember I mentioned that peppermint, lemon, and lavender mixed together can help with respiratory issues if you, especially if you have blockage in your sinuses. It does help to clear that temporarily, not gonna cure it. Maybe over a long period, I don't know, but I know it works like on a short-term basis, if you just need some temporary relief. I used to use it myself. Um, Melaleuca, Melaleuca is tea tree oil. Um, it's good for skin. It helps soothe and rejuvenate minor skin irritation. It promotes a clear, healthy complexion. It protects against environmental and seasonal threats. So again, another really good, powerful oil, Melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. We know tea tree oil to be really good in hair products. A lot of hair products have tea tree oil in it. Oregano. This is one of my favorite. I do have the oil. I remember when I had COVID, I used to drink the oil a lot, and it was very helpful. Oregano is for immune enhancing benefits. It helps maintain healthy immune function. It supports healthy digestion by promoting the secretion of digestive juices. It helps maintain healthy respiratory function. It provides an excellent source of antioxidant. So you can see why this would be good, something that is good for helping you if you're sick with COVID. Not that it's gonna cure anything, like we said, it just helps to support. So when I was sick, I was taking oregano a lot. I was doing peppermint, lemon, and I'm not sure if I was doing lavender, but I know I was doing lemon, peppermint, oregano in all hot liquids I was having, all teas, right? Very, very good oil. And this is why I said to you guys that it would make sense that you try to learn about these things, because these are stuff that can help you with everyday illnesses. Instead of just staying, you know, over, I don't know how to put that, but just stay in one side, as country folks would say, and talk about stuff that you don't really understand how they work, and you don't really understand the benefit of them. And so you criticize people who use them, and then have the feeling that there is some other power in these things that are related to some other thing. They are just natural oils. There's nothing synthetic about them. No duppy jump up in these bottles. No ghost is in them. They can't work nothing with them. They are natural oils. So if anybody you see trying to talk about these things can do anything else other than help your body, I think they're, you do your own research and learn about stuff for your own self. Because I could tell you, the people who I see sell these oils the most and make the most money from them, when I say the most money, I mean millions, millionaires, are people who are of the Caucasian descent, right? And while our people refuse to have and to use or to sell, because they have some hang up about what thing these oils are and what kind of people associate with using the oils. They, it's a bit crazy, but just open your mind and read for yourself. You will find that a lot of things that you thought was something else is not so. Okay. So there are 3 blends here, 4 I'm going to talk about. This one is called Deep Blue. It's used by athletes a lot, right? And it's for muscles and joints. Now, people who have a lot of muscle pain benefit a lot from this oil. This blend, it soothes sore muscles and achy joint when applied on location. Contains blue tansy and helichrysum, which can help relieve tension in the neck, right? It supports healthy circulation, right? So this is something, if you know you have a lot of pain in your joints, like those people who have arthritis and all of those inflammation stuff happening, this is a very good oil for that to use to help support that. And remember, you rub it on at a particular spot, it goes right through to the cells of your body. It just doesn't stay on the skin. It works right through your body to the cells. Okay, it works at the cellular level. Um, breathe. Breathe for respiratory support. Breathe is one of the most popular oils here. Also, it maintains clear airways and breathing. It supports overall respiratory health when diffused or massaged in the chest, neck, and sinuses. It helps maintain the effects of seasonal threats. So a lot of people use Breathe. And if you go to different oil companies that make oil, they may have this as a different name. For example, I know another company, I think they call this Thieves, right? And it's very popular. So different companies, we call them by different names, right? But this is the stuff you want to rub on your chest if you have congestions and so on. Very, very powerful oil. Now I know that this one, the blue, the deep blue, you can't drink that one. That's not up for drinking. But I think you can, I think you breathe. I think you can drink, breathe. Not 100% sure, but I know definitely you can drink deep blue. Okay, digest Zen. Now that one I'm sure you can. For smoothing digestive relief, helps maintain a healthy digestional tract, soothe occasional stomach upset, and aid in the digestion of foods when applied to the stomach or taken internally in a capsule, right? So this helps with digestion. The other one is On Guard, which is for immune system again. It protects against environmental threats. It purifies the air through diffusion, support healthy immune functions when taken internally, either in a capsule or swallowed directly. So I just had this on my desk and decided that I wanted to go through with you guys about these oils. And on the back here, they have Slim and Sassy, just one of my favorites because it has a really pleasant taste. It has cinnamon, and you know that's, well, this is promoted as something for weight loss because it helps to reduce your hunger and cravings, right? You put a drop in a bottle of water, you sip that during the day, you don't feel hungry very often because it reduces your hunger. It has cinnamon, and you know that cinnamon improves the body's ability to cleanse and to cleanse toxin. It reduces weight-related health risk. It helps the body adjust to reduce caloric intake. Cinnamon is very good in weight loss. Ginger, it supports healthy gastrointestinal function. It calms the stomach. And peppermint enhances a sense of fullness, helps calm appetite, helps maintain hunger craving, support digestive system functions. So again, peppermint enhances a sense of fulfillment. It helps calm the appetite, helps maintain hunger craving, and support digestive system functions, right? And it also contains grapefruit, which helps calm appetite and elevate your mood, right? So grapefruit helps calm your appetite and it elevates your mood. Lemon helps calm your appetite and is a natural antioxidant and detoxifier. Okay, so there you go. That's another oil, essential oil, all natural, very good, right? So if you have questions about anything that I mentioned here, um, just send me a message and let me know. No, I'm wondering if the oil that's called thieves, it might be the one that's called on guard instead of breathe. One of those two. I don't remember. Anyhow, yeah. So if you have any question about any of those oils that I mentioned here, just reach out and let me know. So I could answer your questions. But those are very, very good oils. And my encouragement to you is these are natural things. There's nothing mystical about them, no obia, no nothing like that. Learn for yourself, read for yourself, right? People believe that if you, I, I shouldn't say people, I'm talking about Jamaicans because I'm Jamaican, and so I am aware of cultural norms that if you were to pass by someone and you were using an oil and they smell it on your skin, they would think that you were doing some spooky thing or something like that. While if you lived in America and someone smell the same oil on you, they'll be like, what nice fragrance. What are you, what is that? Also, what we do not understand is that these are the same oils, the same one that they're saying in a place like Jamaica that it's obia and da da da. It's the same oil that makes your perfumes. It's the same oils that they put in your soap. It's the same oils that they use to spice up a lot of the things that you buy to eat, but you do not know because you do not think of it from that perspective. You only think about it from okay, you probably know lemon and you probably know peppermint, because those are the most frequent ones you see around. So you only know about those, right? Frankincense is there, but you put frankincense in a whole different category because you've grown up to think that frankincense symbolizes something totally different, right? And so you put that over in a whole different place, and you don't think of peppermint and those as essential oils, right? You see those as okay, they're good to eat because you're used to that. You used to using peppermint and you used to using um, those common ones, but there are hundreds of these oils, and there and blends of oils. They blend different ones together, and like I said, it's the same ones that go into your perfume, the same ones that goes into your soap, into your cleaning products, into your bake products, into all sorts of things. But you don't see them or think about them that way. You don't even know that some of them um, occur. Some of the flowers that we have, they extract the oils from those two and do a lot of stuff. So that's why you could have these blends of perfumes. They come straight from the oils. But we think about oil in a very negative way. And as a people, we need to educate ourselves and start researching more and look into things. Look into things for yourself. Don't just go by what you heard the older folks say who did not have the information. They didn't have the information, so they passed on what they knew. But it's for us to really get familiar with what's happening around us. A lot of these things can help people with all kind. I've heard a lot of stories about people who had migraines who were able to help themselves calm that migraine and if over time get rid of it by using blends of these oils together. People with anxiety issues, people with all kind of things, honestly. you hear them when you go to conferences or when you're on a conference call and people are talking about their experiences. But seldomly, like I said, seldomly are these people my skin color, right? Which means that we're missing out. As a group, we're missing out on the benefits of these natural things. So rethink the way you think about these things. Because we grow up to think that if you smell oil on someone, then they're doing something bad. You yourself just grew up with this negative block towards it. So you don't explore. Okay, here Ava is saying it was a well put together program. Everyone was very informative. Although I was at work, I was listening the whole time. Thank you, Ava. I'm gonna try to make those the presentations, because we had some choppy pieces in between with the technical problems and so on. So I'm gonna try to take out those bad segments and get a good set of videos that you guys can just watch, whether it is one continuous video or different segments. But I'm certainly trying to get them cleaned up and take out the bad pieces that had the technical problems that occurred a few times. And probably about 2-3 times we had technical glitches, major technical glitches. So we'll take those out so that we can repurpose the videos. But thank you, Ava, and thank you for staying with us. Yvonne Wilson said good night. Okay, I did read this already. You did an amazing job, and guess your guest who spoke about women empower. Oh, no, I didn't read this one before. She said, you did an amazing job. I watched it on and off during work. Your guest who spoke about women empowerment, health, etc., was interesting. I think that maybe Yvonne's sister, Nadine, that spoke about that. Nadine is going to be on the program on Sunday night for an interview. So Yvonne, be sure to join Yvonne Wilson, if that's the person you're talking about. Yeah, please make sure you watch her interview this coming Sunday night at 8. Miss Claudine says, natural is the way to go. Yes, Miss Claudine. Do you use essential oil, Miss Claudine? Let me know. Yeah, so if we don't provide the education, people won't know, and people will continue to think of these things as bad. But I'm telling you, if you come to New York, for example, especially somewhere like Harlem, the entire place smells of essential oil. People diffuse it openly in the streets, and the vendors who sell different oils and stuff, and people use it a lot on their skins. People use it instead of using perfumes, because it's the oil they use to make the perfume, and then they add some chemicals to it. So people just blend their own oils and use it themselves. Okay, but as a people, I think we have not really matured in the sense to realize that essential oils are natural oils. I don't know how we managed to switch that into something evil and wicked and terrible and harmful, and it has the power to harm somebody else. I don't get it, and I'm not even going to try to navigate that. But I'm just saying, guys, a lot of us have a lot of problems that these oils can help us with, and I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to sell anybody. Notice I didn't mention any price here. I'm just saying, and this is not, even though I sell these oils, I don't push them. I'm at the stage with this where if somebody know that I sell it and they need it, they contact me and ask me, and I provide them the link and they go and they buy it. I don't push that the way I would push my teas and stuff. I don't. But every now and again, it's good for people to know what you sell, so that if they have the need, they can contact you. So yeah, but we do a lot of classes on these things. I used to, a few years back, teach these things as a regular class. Let me see if there's any other comments. Ava says, yes, it is good. Okay. Yvonne said that she's seen me. What else is here? Cleon Smith says, good night, everyone. Yvonne Comrie put names of oils in chat. Yvonne, if you want to know more about these, I could just give you my website link so you can go on there and look at all the oils. You might not see what they're all for, but you will see the full list of them. There are like 100 plus oils. Okay, so Doreen Smith also joined us. Beverly Sherwood is here. Hi guys, hi. Adrian Smith is here. Okay. All right, so that was my little bit. And as usual, you know, my teas are here. The teas do go out. This is the set for slimming tea, detox, and cleansing tea, right? So this is a special set I made up for people who were doing my detox program recently. The normal regular sets are sold in that container over there. Yeah, so if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask. And on another note, I found someone who is going to be heading up that committee for the Senior Citizens Day program. So we're gonna work on that, and soon you will hear who and what they're gonna do. So if there's anyone who is interested in that program, please submit your name so that we can form the committee, right? I'm still seeking people for the education committee because we are yet to have a first meeting. We're trying to find enough people so that we can have enough people to fill a committee. Because for a committee, you need chairman, you need assistant to the chairman, you need secretary, assistant, secretary, treasurer, assistant, treasurer, you need public relations person. You need a whole bunch of people. So we do need people. You need people in charge of programs and events and so on. So we still need people for that committee. And we're just about to start filling in people for this third committee, which is for the home for the senior citizens, the day program. They don't need to be sleeping over anywhere because pretty much everybody in Newmarket have a home. Thank God we don't have homelessness. So they just need somewhere that they can go hang out in the days and get some treatments, you know, get their blood pressure checked, get the whatever, get proper diet, you know, in terms of if they have diabetes, they're eating foods that they're supposed to eat and not the bad ones that they're not supposed to eat. High blood pressure, the same thing, right? So we want to create a better, more healthy, balanced environment for our seniors to help them to live longer, to be around longer. I think that's something that a lot of people are fired up about and welcome the idea for that project. So we'll see more of that shortly. I'm still seeking persons who will undertake to be the liaison in their district for the breast imaging project. Remember, I spoke about we were offered the opportunity for people to go and do their mammograms for free. They will be provided transportation to take them from wherever they live, by Newmarket or any of the outskirt districts, and taken to Mandeville to do the mammogram and then taken back home. So it's no cost to you. You just, as long as you're over 40 and above, you're supposed to be doing your screening yearly. And you're not supposed to be waiting until you're sick to start doing your screening. So we're trying to encourage people to go get checked, especially those who have never been checked, right? So we need people to do that also. So guys, please volunteer. I can't volunteer you. You have to volunteer yourselves, okay? We can't leave the burden of all the work on a handful of people. It's a whole community, and we have to pull together, right? Everybody have to give up a little of their time to help out, and that's how we're gonna get it done. Teamwork to make the dream work, right? And it's best when you volunteer. Don't wait to be asked. Just message or contact someone and say, I want to do this, so you get drafted into the meetings that they have, or the online groups, the various online groups that deals with, because each project has their own WhatsApp group. So don't expect to come here and hear details about the project. They're discussed in the WhatsApp group. So if you want to be involved, you have to let someone know, and then you are added to that WhatsApp group so that you can stay with, the discussion in there and contribute in there. Those discussions are not going to be taking place here in this forum. So just indicate which area you want to work with, and we'll connect you with the chairman of the group and also the WhatsApp group. All right. Thank you guys for joining, and let me double check if there is any more comments or question here. Ivadne, I just need to let you know my mom, Sister Chambers, passed away. Oh, this is Doreen. Oh, hi, Doreen. Yes, your sister passed. Yes, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I am so sorry to hear. Sister was such a nice woman. I remember I lived beside sister was my neighbor for years when I lived right there in the Beersheba Road there beside her. Umas, that house on the right side, just beside before you get to sister. I'm so sorry, Doreen. I'm so sorry. Guys, make sure you express your condolences to the family of sister Chambers. Yeah, it's really sad. Very, very sad, Doreen. I have to call you. I hope your number's still in my phone. But if not, I'll message you here if I can't find it, if the number is not in my phone anymore. But I have to catch up with you, girl. Will said something here. Thank you. Okay, so I see people linking up here and chatting, their little chat, and that's good when you see your persons, to shout them out and be, one community. That's really a nice thing. And hi, Emma-Jean. And I encourage that. And I like to see people connecting and sharing and hi, so and so and whatever. Like, we're real people from one place, happy to see each other and so on. Yeah, guys, please flood Doreen with your condolences, because her mom passed away, and we love to show love to people, who have had people who pass. But your mom's thing was on here, Doreen. If you search it, if you search this page, you will find a picture. Someone of your relative posted a picture of her, and there are lots of condolences there too. So sorry about that. And oh, I've been asking you guys to please pray for Aswal and Aswal White. Some of you might not know who the young lady, Miss White, is, who is ill. But I'm pretty sure most of you know who Oswald was before he passed away. So that's Oswald's daughter from Fraser, and Miss Stat. She used to teach at Fraser School. I think she was the principal there too. That's their daughter who is not well. So Carrie's sister, Kadian's sister, and so on, and Junior's sister. So please, guys, please pray for her. That's all I'm asking. We don't have to say publicly people's private business about what's ailing them or, anything like that. You don't have to know the details of what's wrong with someone to just intercede on their behalf, to, send some positive vibes their way, to pray for them. So all we ask is that you pray for her, and it's an urgent request for prayer. So continue to pray for her. She's one of us, and this is all that we can do at this stage for her, is to just lift her up in prayers, and her mom and her family. So continue to pray for her, please, please do. What else is happening in this chat? Dimples from Car also, she lost her granddaughter in that terrible accident in Kingston. Please continue to encourage her as well. And we know that Mass Victor passed already. A lot of you have expressed your condolences in the group. And there's another gentleman here. So many people from our area are passing away just so rapidly. I mean, it's crazy. This gentleman, Neville Williams, please pray for his family also. And guys, it's always heartwarming to see the community just jump in, express their condolences when these people pass, as long as it's posted here. And as usual, we welcome your post if someone died, because we don't always hear about it. And even if we hear, sometimes we don't have any detail. We don't know the person's real name. We don't have a photograph, and so on. So be proactive. You can send the information to us in a message, or you can post it yourself. Once you post it, I'll share it again so that more people will see it. So that's quite fine if you post it. But we always welcome, these death announcements, as well as if someone graduates, or someone does well, or someone achieves some major thing, it's fine to send those things in for recognition. It's totally fine. We don't mind. We just not gonna do the everyday birthday for everybody. You understand? That's a lot. But if it's a major achievement, fine, or maybe a special birthday or a no and then thing, yeah. But major achievement, fine. Graduations, whatever, we fine with that. All right, guys. I talked an hour and more. So at least I was able to go through Wednesday Market. I encourage you guys to continue to support Wednesday Market. I am dying to see this develop into something that is a real marketplace for people to come and buy and sell their stuff. It can be done. And I hope you see the vision of doing that as we continue to work on it and or other projects. We will continue with regular regular interview next week. I just had to take a break to do some of my own business stuff that I've been neglecting. So a break is good for everyone. So you could get some rest. All right. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for coming on here, for participating, and for those feedbacks about the youth summit that we had. Hopefully, we'll have another one before the year is over. I am thinking about something for careers. Let me know what you guys think. If career a summit with careers, different type of careers, people talking about how to get into these careers, if that's worthwhile, something you think for the young people. Because we don't want to be planning stuff for young people and young people are not even paying any attention to it. So let us know what you think. All right. Have a wonderful night, guys. Take care. God bless.